confirm.
I am, yeah. Little do they.
One.
That and truly.
What's going on, Rangers? I don't give a fuck today, and welcome to the Ignorant Living Room.
What's going on, babies? It's your favorite cowboy Anakin, and you're live in the Ignorant Living Room.
What up? It's Max Strong, triple canceled over here. Let's get it. You're live in the Ignorant Living Room.
All right, let's dive in.
Yeah, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing okay.
Just okay.
Yeah, as you can see, I have a cowboy hat on, sunglasses on today.
Yeah, you look rough. Man.
You look like Garth Brooks.
I went on vacation.
You look like Garth Brooks, the only black country singer ever.
Nope, he's
you know
white.
what? I'm loving
He's
it.
100% white.
You know what? You know
Where
what?
did you go? I know you missed last week.
I did miss last week.
Was you thoughting?
I was thoughting, yeah. Okay. I've become a little bit of a man thought, and I think I need to relax. A lot of bit of a man thought, and I need to relax. I think the cowboy hat, something about a cowboy hat, the sex appeal is intense.
From the hat.
The hat.
Okay.
Cowboy hat is like the sex appeal goes up 1,000.
It wasn't where you got the hat. It's just where it's
No, I feel like it would be more in Nashville, right?
Oh, big time.
Like,
but even
as soon as
here,
you come to New York, people are like, "Eh, what the fuck are you doing?"
I was wearing it in New York.
Really?
Yeah, no, I think that there is a nostalgia of like, oh, he's a black cowboy. Because I told you when I ran into those black cowboys. Remember that was crazy.
Yeah.
They was
as long as you don't have one pigtail in the back and look like that old guy.
Oh yeah.
Then you're fine. Just don't get the old pigtail.
So let me explain, Ignorant Living Room, why I have sunglasses on and a cowboy hat today. So boom, as you can tell, if you follow me on Instagram, I've been having a ball in Nashville, Tennessee. I also went to Georgia and New York. I know, relax, all hotspots, Corona people, shut the fuck up. I get it. But listen, Nashville whooped my ass, okay? I have a bloody eye under this. My eye looks disgusting under these sunglasses. I'm not wearing them for show. It's gross under here. Blood. I was wrestling with my best friend.
Gay.
Didn't you learn your lesson? You don't know how to learn? Canceled. Bam, cancel button.
I didn't mean to do that, but wrestling?
Yeah, we were wrestling. We grew up wrestling, and
that's
wrestling
fine,
is religion for us. So I just should not have been wrestling that man. He freshly came out the army, and now I have a bloody eye with it. But listen, don't take me.
So you lost?
I lost.
Okay.
But at the average viewer, I will whoop your ass in wrestling. Don't take me for soft.
average viewer.
I'm the best. He's just slightly better.
Yo, is there any way that we can get you a contract for the WWE? I feel like it's really easy, and I feel like you'd have like a really fucking funny like character.
Oh, 100%. I'll fuck all them up.
Yo, who runs the WWE now?
You would be one of the greatest
Oh,
wrestlers.
yeah. I'm not afraid of none of you. CM Punk, I'll whoop your ass.
Yo, rap star / wrestler.
Are you kidding me? John Cena tried it. Nope. I'm sorry.
No, you know
I
what?
rapped first.
He
My
did it.
outro?
Dude, your nickname would be
intro?
the...
John Cena?
He kind of actually
Yeah, I'm not
rapped
gonna
and
lie.
wrestled.
When I was a kid, I was bumping it.
Like, the WWE came out with rap albums.
That's
Oh, yeah.
true.
The wrestlers were
Dude, you'd be the Haitian cowboy. It would be fucking
The
awesome.
Haitian sensation.
The Haitian cowboy. You would be.
I would be the Haitian sensation.
Yo, we missing out on millions, my nigga.
Big.
What are we doing?
Big, let's do it.
Let's do it. Hey, Ignorant Living Room, email us. We're looking for a trainer. If you've ever wrestled before, we're going to get Anakin ready for the season next year. He's going to be trying out for the WWE. We're going to be docking it and vlogging.
I'm ready.
Also, if you have
ready.
any underground ones, we're willing to put him up for those also. Underground ones are also acceptable.
I'm ready. You know how many flips I could do? I'm ready.
Oh, my God.
I'm
You'll
so
be like Rey
ready.
Mysterio times 5.
Yo, wait, what was his? It was the Booyaka 619?
Booyaka 619.
Yeah, but if you think about it, that wouldn't work in a real fight.
No way.
No, but that's why we wrestling.
And if Eddie Gordo did that shit to me, not Eddie Gordo, my fault.
Eddie Gordo is kind of a freak.
What's his name?
Rey Mysterio.
If Rey Mysterio did that shit to me, I'll shoot him after I get out of this chokehold. You playing with me?
No, you're not gonna do a backflip 360. Like
And try to
if you're
hurt
standing
me?
straight and you watching Rey Mysterio do a backflip funny, all you gotta do is stick your leg out. It'll accidentally catch.
You know what'd be great though? Wait, what was that martial art? A few episodes back, we were talking about a martial arts style, and I'm trying to remember what
Wuxi. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
That's what you should do.
It's my favorite.
That should be your thing. You come in with that Brazilian.
You have to be good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you have to be like a super master, like past black belt, because it's such a risky and dangerous style.
That's
like
why you
put
start
yourself
training
in harm's
next year.
way a lot. Because you have to think about it. You're not using your hands, it's only feet, and you're pretty much break dancing. the whole time, and you're
I
trying
mean,
to
you
create
do that,
distance.
though.
I do that, but like if somebody's really good at fighting, all they gotta do is watch this nigga breakdance for a little bit, wait for an opening, and just wham! And
Yo,
you
like
look,
that one
and if
video,
you
it's
fuck
a-
up Brazilian jiu-jitsu, you look stupid. You look so
wait,
stupid.
my question to you is, so how do you entry level get into that? Like,
You go through it starts as dance. You have to learn the dance. You got to learn how whooshy. You got to learn how.
who
to,
do you learn that from, though?
I don't know. Go to Brazil. You got to.
Oh, a monk?
Yeah, like somebody who's like really fucking good at that kind of thing.
That would be crazy. So
Shout out to
also,
Argentina is
Shout out
really
to all
good
the
at it,
monks
too.
that like walked around New York City scamming people with the beads.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck those guys. Don't
the
ever
hell?
ask me for a prayer ever again. I don't have $5 fucking. The fuck?
They probably made a fortune.
Dude,
off
No,
that.
I
they
would
made
think-
tons of money off that. Those monks walk around like, oh, prayer, and then you put your hand out, and they put the beads on you, and they grab your hand. And for me, I'm like, what are you doing?
yo,
Oh,
I
my.
would love if somebody actually completely jumped back, knows how to do Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Reach out to us. Like, I want to see what you guys have to say about Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Like,
Yeah.
What's the learning of that? Like, what do you have to? What's like the first thing?
You have to be able to do a split.
Thanks.
You
Well,
ha-
like, I
before
want to know
you
the
start.
rest of the stuff.
Before
right?
you start, you have to be able to. If you can't do a
Max.
split, you can't play.
You know what the training is like? It's like it's like when Morpheus met Neo, and he was like, jump off the building. and he was like, I
Let me
can't
just
jump off
download
that
this in.
building. He was like, trust yourself, jump off the building. How many people you think died learning jiu-jitsu?
Lost their whole life. Imagine being the guy training them and watching them die. Like, oh, I made him do that.
They just gotta erase the board like first time this week again.
Yeah, he's not coming back to practice next week, guys. But I mean, if y'all still want to pay for the next week, we're still doing lessons.
Where's Eric? He didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
Yeah, he was
It
too
wasn't
short.
good enough.
So speaking
But it's
of,
your turn to jump off the building next.
Speaking of jiu-jitsu, like, I know that I've been like at a tear. There's been so much going on. You know, sports are back.
Yeah.
So I've been watching a lot of NBA. You know, I always bring up sports. I always
know
bring
you
up the
love
NBA
NBA.
on the podcast. And something interesting happened during the Orlando game. A couple days ago, there is a basketball player named Jonathan Isaac who stood while everyone else was kneeling. Now, the interesting part about this is Jonathan Isaac is actually a black man who comes from an actual rural area in America. So he's not like your urban type of black guy, right?
Oh, okay.
And he's super religious, right? But so that happened this week, and it was really interesting to see people's take on that. It was almost like I'm watching it from a distance, seeing other people have an opinion, and then some people are feeling like this person should be kicked out the bubble, all in certain for having that opinion. And it's like, you know, for me, I don't know the answer. Can you put your culture over your religion?
Max, you got a take on this? I got one.
I mean, the thing is, I have a take on the entire situation. I don't really have a take on the culture versus religion, so I want to hear what you have to say about that, and then I'll go into what I think is going on with this entire
Yeah,
situation.
because you're Haitian, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
I
got
feel like
religious
you're
roots.
more to
But you're
answer
also
this, yeah.
but you're also black,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah.
you're also a Christian. Would you call yourself a Christian?
100%.
I'm a Christian. I mean, no, not
Yeah,
that.
God is good.
I
none
love
of
Jewish.
those.
I love everyone.
God
I
is
love-
good.
I love Muslims. I love everyone, but I grew up Christian. So
Yeah, so here, let me just read my notes just so you know.
Oh, so you wrote.
I took notes on it because you sent it to the group chat and I took notes. Here's
First
what I
off,
got.
that's some good homework. Second off, that
Thank you, Max.
Thank you,
second
teacher.
off, that background is tight.
Oh yeah, thanks. I appreciate that.
That should be out for
So
the
go
public.
ahead.
Okay. Jonathan Isaac said that black lives are supported through the gospel. All lives are supported through the gospel.
This really feels like school, bro.
Yeah, right?
This shit flopped.
And he says, we all have things that we do wrong. So his point is that instead of wearing a shirt and kneeling, we should all turn to the gospel. Now, this is what I think on that, right? This is my take on that. Okay, as Christians, the number one thing, if you grow up in church and you have religious parents, the number one thing they hammer into your head is you're supposed to be a soldier of God, right? Your job on the earth is supposed to convert other Christians and bring other people into Christianity so you can save them so they can all go to heaven, be a soldier of God.
Wait,
and
pause.
No, that's
And
the origins. That's the origins.
Still to this day, they preach that.
That's the origins of Christianity. That is when it was time to make more people Christians, and you had missionaries and you had people going out there.
Still to this day, they preach that.
I'm telling you
You
that.
know how many churches I've been to?
Yeah, but you know how many. bro. Now
I've
we're
been to
doing
the Sunday
church for
school.
you want to battle church for church?
Yeah, but I've been.
I went to Morning
I
Star
had to
my whole
travel-
life.
bro.
My whole
You went
family's
to
in
one.
church.
I had to travel on
All right,
missionary
you did-
trips to
you
the
did go
Bahamas,
to-
to Georgia, to Florida, to.
I went to Mount
here,
Sinai too, my
okay,
nigga.
but
Yeah, like, are you kidding
no,
me?
stop.
You-
I had to do the missionary trips. I had to go.
Bro,
from
we
here to
all
East
went
Bumfuck,
to-
Yo,
like-
okay, so another time we're gonna do another episode and we're gonna do the battle of the churches.
No, but
for now,
here-
let's get this
just
done.
Let me get my point off though. Here's my point: is like he's taking that route. He's like, instead of wearing shirts and kneeling, we should all come to God together. Now, Jonathan Isaac, that's fucking stupid. You're stupid. Who's gonna watch the NBA and be like, oh, that guy, he didn't wear a shirt and he didn't kneel. Oh, and at the press conference he said we should all turn to Jesus. No one's gonna do that watching the NBA. That doesn't make an impact. I think he's stupid.
Yeah, most of the
Let me-
NBA
can I-
is just flying girls in. Who's thinking about God?
What are you doing, Jonathan
I'm gonna
Isaac?
be-
You sound stupid.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Go ahead.
Do you feel like him picking his religion over his culture, like basically, like banished him from the culture? Now he has nothing to identify with. Because I feel like once you pick God over your community, like in a way, yeah, just like Noah or just like the stories in the Bible when people did so, yeah, it also isolates you. But when you're in the NBA, you have to really think about what that isolation is going to be like.
Right.
You know, and then, you know, fucking 2 days later, they took this nigga out. His knee blew out. They threw him on the ground. And honestly, I think that was an attack on his life. They tried to end him.
Yeah, I don't-
The other team tried to take Jonathan Isaac out.
Well, no, I don't think he was wrong for putting. I don't think he was wrong, and I don't think he was wrong for putting his religion over his culture, because I think that overall, I think he was trying to convey the right message. I just think he's
Okay.
stupid. I just think you did it the wrong way.
now
I
I'm
just think
gonna-
you're dumb.
now I'm gonna get
I just
into-
think you're stupid.
You're just stupid.
You're
like
just stupid.
that doesn't work. It didn't work. It's not gonna work.
No.
That's
I
not what you
think-
should be doing. Didn't you see what they did to Kaepernick? You idiot.
I think this is a lot weirder. The funniest thing is I know nothing about the NBA. I don't watch the NBA. I know nothing about these people, so don't fact check me. I don't know. But that being said, this whole situation seems sus, right? This is like one of those weird things where it's almost so crazy that I don't feel like the situation is what it is. I feel the fact that his message was so weird. It was so back and forth with a lot of the things that he was like
He
saying.
was, right?
Because he's stupid.
No, but the thing is, I feel like okay, so
He is
I feel like
He is
I feel like
stupid.
he was. Let me get it off.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, I'm
I
sorry.
feel like he was trying to get off someone else's message. I feel like he was paid because the thing is, right?
Mm-hmm.
The NBA, the first part of the season, not really bringing money. This Black Lives Matter movement is super important, but it's taking away money from the NBA.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
All right, we don't have to debate that, but that's not true. Go ahead.
No, but it's hurting the merchandise.
No, it's not. It's bringing more money in.
Why
because-
am I not letting what?
Because you're, but it's wrong. I'm just saying.
Okay,
I
so
know
let
it's
me get
ignorant
my
living
thing
room.
off, and then you can tell me I'm
No,
wrong.
it's ignorant living room, but that's wrong, bro.
Let him go. Let him get his
Go
shit
ahead.
off.
Okay. So with this whole thing, I feel like a lot of the people that are in the upper management are fearing that it'll take away from their merchandise and their money, because the two things that they earn the most from are their merchandise, right? And their television. Their
Because
shows.
ticket sales aren't a thing anymore.
Exactly. Well, there was never ticket
It was
sales. I had to
never-
look up before he was right with that, because I asked him beforehand with ticket sales.
And ticket
Okay.
sales, it's to the venue and to the owner of that organization.
Which I think is fucking crazy, by the
Right,
way.
because ticket sales have nothing to do with the overall NBA.
That's
that
crazy to me
organization.
that
yeah,
they
and
don't
that
earn-
means, yo, Celtics, don't ever give $80 for no.
Bruins own it.
Bro-
Celtics don't own it.
The tickets.
Shout out to the bees, baby.
Don't own the Garden.
Shout out to my bees.
They lease it from the Bruins.
Yeah, they do, baby. Shout out to my bees.
That's
Oh, Bruins, the ticket prices. I want to bring my kids to the game. I don't
And
even have
also,
kids.
can I just do a hot take real quick? Bruins, I watched the game yesterday. They just lost 4-1. And I know there's a bunch of old men on this team, but I feel like since there's nobody in the
What?
crowd,
There's not that many old men on this.
we're
team.
playing like a bunch of farts. I'm telling you.
Okay.
But listen, the intensity is shit on the Bruins. I don't know what is going on, who's putting what in the water, but I think because there's no fans in the crowd, we're playing like farts.
Yo, you should honestly, we should get the ability. Anakin should go to one of these teams and try to hype them up.
in the locker room.
Yeah, just like he should be.
With the cowboy hat on
And the glasses.
and the dick sock.
He'd
and the
walk in
ball catcher.
like Van Wilder in the beginning of like Van Wilder and be like, "You should be on that ball like a fat kid on cupcakes."
Yeah, I'll
like,
do
let's
it.
get it.
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. No fans. This is what's happening. You're seeing players being able that have no pressure on them because there's no fans
Yeah.
to perform better, and and you're seeing the opposite. Players that perform better with fans perform
Oh,
worse.
wait, before we move on too much, can I get the rest of that conspiracy
of
off?
course.
Sure, yes.
Yeah, let me just run back to that one, then we can move forward. I think that the people that are taking the money, that are getting the money, are starting to fear the fact that the money will be taken away from them because the first part of the season was rough, to say the least. They haven't really been earning as much money. So I feel like by getting in touch with a player, giving him a little bit extra per game, and making him say something like this, promo for the NBA, and more merchandise being sold over time.
I'm gonna disagree, but we got.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree because they wouldn't make him go the religious route because
Yeah, but
religious is
he
dangerous and
came in
controversial. They
hot
don't wanna
with the
do that.
religion.
And also,
He came in like he knew Jesus was coming back. Like
And
he came in like, oh, y'all don't know it. Jesus is coming back, so I'm doing. He came in hot. Like,
and you know what?
And to stand.
Did you see how he got the injury?
Yeah, they pushed.
No. So I mean, I watched it like 3 times. I watched it 3 times. Nobody really touched him. This is what happened. He had the ball. He went in for a layup. He's dribbling. Mind you, he's got his left leg has a knee brace, a big old Transformers knee brace thing with a white sleeve over it. If you have a knee brace with a white sleeve over it, why on God's green earth are you playing, stomping, acting that aggressive? Nobody touched him, and he's out here balling like he's perfectly physically fine. He goes boom, and then he plants on his left foot hard, and then goes to drive up, makes the layup. Nothing happens, and then all of a sudden he's on the floor like.
Wait, so you think it's a ploy to get out the bubble? You think he's being hazed?
No,
harassed.
I think he's just stupid and thought he could play.
No, you think,
thought he could play.
Maybe he's getting harassed. Maybe people are leaving shit at his door. People are fucking with him. No one wants to hang out with them and shit. The Bible study is just him.
I just think he's an idiot.
Study.
I think you're just an idiot.
This isolated him. He had to get out that bubble. I'm telling you, LeBron James people came up and was like, if you ever do some shit like that again.
I mean, like,
maybe.
Well, I mean, like with all the stuff that's being said culturally, religiously, let's get into another social topic that's very much like almost an isolation mentality, right? It's the fact that I've noticed it a lot, and we've had a conversation in the past few weeks about it. When you are one person in another person's culture, why do you act like that person's culture? Like, if you are gay, like there's a certain way that you present yourself and a certain way that you speak. Why does that go away when you're around another culture? Or like, why do you guys switch up your slang when you're around certain groups of people? And like, I'm not naming names because obviously gets tense because I'm white. But that being said,
I mean, for me, it's all about. First of all, I want to feel comfortable. First of all, it's about me. I want to feel comfortable in the room. So yeah, I use the N-word. Sometimes I'm trying not to use it as much, but just in the spectrum of the N-word or either different tones in the way that we talk when we're comfortable, right? It's going to be completely different. I think it's a comfortability thing.
I don't know if I necessarily explained it right. Can you actually try to explain it better than I can do?
So basically, it's why is it that we have to, certain people or certain cultures have to hide their culture when they're amongst others, right? So you see it a lot with gays. You see it a lot in the Latino community. You see it a lot in the black community, right? So it's like when you go to a calling office and you have to like almost answer the phone with a more modern voice, right? You can't just
There's
answer
a
the
whole
phone
movie
like,
based on it.
Yeah.
Wasn't there?
Yeah,
Hello something.
Yeah, the guy that played Snoop Dogg in NWA.
Yeah.
That
was a good fucking movie,
Yeah,
by the way.
but my thing is like for gay people, I wonder. It's like I see some of my friends that are gay. Yeah, they're very flamboyant, and that's fine. I mean, it's appropriate sometimes, and sometimes it's like, But and then there's others that you wouldn't even know are gay. And so for me, it's like, are they hiding their culture? Or is that just their personality?
Some people, it's just their personality. Some dudes will be super duper extra super califragilistic gay, but you act like a regular guy, and that's cool. And they'll tell you like, yeah, that nigga. Like,
I was thinking about a fucked up
But and then
part
there'll
of
be
it.
fucking other guys that are super duper flamboyant, and that's just their personality. But there are a lot of cases where people feel like they have to hide who they are.
You know what I think it is? Like, the more that I think about it, I think it's actually, like, the most fucked up thing, which I think it goes all the way back to, ready? I'll get this off, and then you guys tell me what you think about it. I think it goes all the way back to primal days. Because the thing is, in primal days, we all used to have our tribes, right? So we used to have our tribes. And when we strayed outside of our tribes, we had to hide because we'd get fucking killed.
Yeah, that you. Yeah, you're.
No.
You're trying to say that you're trying to preserve the tribe. Like, no, but black people, we're not trying to preserve the tribe.
Yeah, but it could be the mindset
we
from
just
all the way
want
through.
you.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, black
Not-
people just want you to know that you can't say that. I'm not saying that around you because you don't think it's
But it's
comfortable.
different for
Wait,
every
saying
group.
what
It's
around
different.
you?
It's different for every group. You can't. It's different for every
Listen.
group.
If I make a black joke amongst, obviously my friends are here. If I make a black joke amongst people that I don't know, then they think it's open season on black jokes, and it's not. Don't try me. Because it's not open season on black jokes. You have to be comfortable with your humor, comfortable with your dialogue, the way that you talk, in order to be yourself truly. So
Okay,
so
I have a question for you, right? So, two groups of people, right, for you. So, in one room that you walk into, this is just like completely scientific. I don't know why I'm presenting it this way, but that being said, in one group of people, there's a group of white people that you don't know. In the other door, there's a group of people, but it's black people you don't know. If you were to walk into each room, are you presenting yourself differently? Does your slang change?
I'm gonna be
Does
honest.
what you say
Yes.
change?
Yes, everything.
Yes.
Yes, but I'm gonna be honest.
Yes.
I have anxiety, so that both just gave me anxious.
Oh,
I
yeah.
just got
Okay,
anxious.
so let's not say a group.
So-
Let's say 3 people. But what are you willing to, like, how
Are,
much
are
you...
the black people trying to rob
It's
me? and
just
the white
because
people trying
it's
to
no.
scam
it's
me?
just the same.
Honestly,
They're the same. They're
but
like,
I don't. It's just because the cultures are different, and I'm black. So when I'm with other black people,
You're more comfortable.
no, I'm not. It's not that I'm more comfortable because I grew up in white neighborhoods and white towns. I'm super comfortable around white people.
I love
and
white
I'll be
people,
able.
yeah.
And yeah, I love
Yeah.
white people. They're cool.
Yeah.
But you know,
That's why I'm here.
like white. It's just like every culture acts different. White people act differently than Indian people. Indian
Yeah, but
people
why
act
is
differently
it
than
that
black
we
people.
have to hide our dialogue?
Yeah, that's the
and
thing.
culture?
Why
No,
are
we don't.
hiding
It's not.
it?
It's not that we're hiding it. Because when I'm with white people, I say the M word. I'll be like, yeah, my nigga this, my nigga that, and they know
Yeah,
that
but
they
I feel
can't.
like
Yeah,
if
but you're also, but we said you're also comfortable when you're doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You're not doing that in a room with 3 people that you don't know. We just said the scenario is 3 white people in the room.
Even with white people, I don't know.
All right, 3 gay people in the room. You walk in, dicks are out. What do you do?
That's harassment. That's harassment.
That's a bit of a different thing, but I
I'm
mean...
shooting everyone.
Wait, actually, let's run with it.
Boom, boom, boom. They're dead. What are you doing to me? What are you trying to? That's harassment and rape. I'm not ready for this. I'm scared for my life.
No, I'm joking. Okay, but I totally get that it's a question that we need to talk about more because
Yeah, that's
I
a
want
very
everybody to
broad
understand.
thing.
And I was talking to my dad yesterday, and I was telling him and he was telling me, he was like, you know what the main issue with politics is? It's that you're not allowed to basically fraternize it after non-political hours anymore. There's a law against it. So after so after you go do whatever in the Senate or the House, they used to get dinner and drinks or leave work and meet up with people, right? And that's how a lot of deals were done. So in cultures, we need to start to intermingle more and be more amongst ourselves.
We need to
and
be allowed to be
Bro,
ourselves
because you know
in
what?
front of other cultures.
That's how the biggest deals in the world are made is through the fraternizing. It's
Yeah.
through well, I'm not gonna put those 2 people on blast, but the owner of this stadium is really good friends with this CEO, and the fact that they graduated together and they hang out and they made a deal, and now this stadium is named his
exactly.
business, and that's how the biggest deals are made. But I kind of get why politicians can't do that. I kind of get it, but they should be able to hang out, but there should be rules and shit. I don't know.
And I have a hot take where it's politicians, the most successful ones coming up, will be ones with very short political history. Because now we scrutinize people so much.
Because there's not that much dirt on you.
They're gonna be young, and they're gonna be 45 with no political. Where's the dirt?
Yeah.
Because those are gonna be the people that are in the leadership positions in the next 10 years, not old people that have been voting for 40 years. Because now I can look at in '96 you did
You
this.
tweeted, "I hate
And
black people."
Yeah, and yeah, that's gonna get you canceled. But I mean, I'm totally on that part where I know when I walk into a room, I'm gonna be myself, but I also know there's a time and a place for everything.
And it is, and it's different for each group because you could be a gay person that came from the Middle East, and the Middle East they will crucify you.
Yeah,
You
so
might get killed for being gay.
you're-
So
yeah,
it could come from a lot of different things.
So-
and you could come from a place. You could be a black person that grew up somewhere where in the South where racism is intense, and you could just
might-
be afraid to be yourself as a young man. Like
So,
so
before we get too heavy into this topic, right? That was a really heavy topic. I'm
Was
glad
that
we had
heavy?
it. But
Wait, was
now
that really heavy?
I don't think so.
I liked it. No, it was
viewers.
good.
If it's too heavy, we sorry.
No, honestly, don't apologize. It's important because we're here to explain everything. It's the living room.
Max ain't apologizing
Because me's the dog.
No, but as a real shit, now let's get to an even more terrible topic. Dogs, right?
No.
So race related, right? We look at dogs and dogs we see in different breeds. So when dogs look at us, are we different breeds?
So wait, what's the question again?
So if we look at dogs, right? When we look at dogs, there's pugs, there's bulldogs, there's
Bunch
pit
of different
bulls.
breeds.
When dogs look at us, do they look at us in different breeds?
Anakin, what do you think?
Hot take it, Anakin.
This is really good.
This is
This is really hilarious. I love this. I don't. No, I think dogs look at humans as just humans. I think they just look at us as humans, things that take care of them. I don't think they think that this one's different from that one. But you can train certain dogs. You can train them to
They
do
have
that.
the ability to be
racist.
Hey, what happened to that
I've
movie,
met
The
some
White
racist
Dog?
dogs.
The White Dog, where he was racist and he bit black people in the 80s. What happened to that movie? Does anyone know? Yo, email us. There's a movie with this white dog that used to run after black people and bite them. Shit's scary. Oh,
Well, that's Stephen King.
That's Stephen King.
oh,
Yeah.
no, is he all white?
No,
Oh,
I don't
then
think so.
my bad.
You can train a dog to be racist. Like a dog can look at a white person and a black person and be like, I'm gonna go after the black person.
If they have the ability to be racist, then they can see us as different breeds because they see race.
No, because
They don't see us
they're
as different
too
breeds
yeah.
because they see us as that's one human. That one feeds me. This one and that's another human. Ooh, I don't like that human. It's not a different breed.
Yeah, but that's like us looking
It's just
at
a
pit
different-
bulls. That's like us looking at pit bulls and being like, some of us are like, oh, that's a pit bull. We love pit bulls. And then some of us are like, oh, that's a pit bull. It's going to kill us.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Dogs probably only look at us the way that we smell because that's their number one
Yeah.
thing. So they like stinky niggas. If you notice that, stinky dogs love stinky.
Well, 'cause they love
niggas.
smelling ass.
Oh my
They do
god!
like smelling
if,
butts.
If you got a friend that stink and you got a dog, they
love
gonna
it.
love him.
They go,
And
lick
dogs
him
are
and
really
shit.
dogs are really keen on auras too. Like you can like some dogs will be the nicest dogs ever, but someone that's got an evil or like a bad aura around them that's like has any kind of malintent towards their owner, that dog will not fuck with them and bark at them. You can tell. Like dogs have a real keen sense on
I
aura.
wonder if dogs can like read minds and shit.
They can see the supernatural. Like they can.
Wait,
can
are you serious? Do
Yeah,
they see
like
ghosts?
Dogs can see ghosts and shit. Yeah, that's why. Like that's why dogs will like some dogs.
No,
if you're in a
they
supernatural,
cannot.
Yes, they can. Do the Googles
When?
Do the Googles.
When is a
Do
dog
the
saw a
Googles.
ghost?
all the time, bro.
Dude,
How
that-
many ghosts are there out there?
Mad.
And there's like 4 viewings of a dog scene in the.
Dude,
I've never.
honestly,
no way.
on
There's
some
no
real
way.
shit, all
There
away
is.
from everything else without
There's
me
no way.
ever seeing that shit, without me ever seeing that shit, it makes sense because you have to think dogs should randomly just bark sometimes,
They'll
and they're
bark
so
at nothing.
susceptible to
No,
energy.
They're paranoid.
No,
No,
Well,
because
some
not all dogs
are paranoid.
Some, but not
Oh
all.
my god.
I'm
Dave.
telling you,
That's
dogs
crazy.
can pick up on supernatural shit.
Yo,
I promise. Do the Googles.
Yo, why didn't we ever make
Do
a
it.
Ghostbusters film with dogs?
Why didn't they have Airbud looking for ghosts?
Yeah, dude.
Remember he did everything. This nigga went to the moon. He played baseball.
They couldn't.
He
They,
played
they
tennis.
couldn't do that. They already got Scooby Doo.
Oh,
Look at my
Yo,
Scooby Doo will
right,
tell you.
right.
Scooby Doo will
that-
tell you.
That brings notches to Scooby Doo, though.
Yeah, that nigga see he knows.
You're
He's like, that's a
right.
human. It's like, why? He's like, I know.
I know, and I'm not fucking with him. I'm leaving. I'm going to get food.
Oh, wait,
Me and Shaggy is hungry.
Damn, but why didn't,
Yeah.
why didn't Scrappy Doo get his credit when he came?
Because fuck
Because
Scrappy.
he was hilarious. Because he was trying to do funny shit.
Scrappy Doo, where are you?
He was just trying to be annoying and funny.
There to do now.
Yo, those movies were fly, though.
Love
those
it.
live action movies.
Only Spooky Island was the good one. I love
first
Spooky
one.
Island.
Spooky
Yeah,
Island was good.
so good.
Yo, okay,
shout out to Mary Jane, Shaggy's girl.
Yo,
Oh,
Even though she turned into a monster at the end, but
That
she was
was
on
cute.
some real shit, did you see the pictures of how each movie they downgraded?
No.
Wait, who was the bad girl? Who's the bad one in the group, in the Scooby Doo group?
I'm gonna say everyone thinks it's Daphne because she's like supposed to be the hot girl, but like
It was-
Velma,
Okay,
it's Velma. She's cute.
so she's the
The
hottest
nerd
girl.
one, yeah, the nerd one with
And
the
how
glasses.
many guys were in the group?
There's yeah, there's Shaggy and then there's what? Oh shit.
Look at the downgrade.
Oh dear. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
But so there, how many guys?
So there's Shaggy and Freddy. Two guys.
Do you have anything
No,
to say on that, Duke?
So
That's the downgrade through the movies.
yeah, that's a downgrade.
That's rough.
Do the Googles, people. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll pop it up on the screen.
Yeah, well,
If we can figure out how to do that,
We could
Yeah.
do that. But yeah, there's Shaggy and Freddy. And Freddy, I think Freddy,
Text me that.
obviously Freddy and Daphne were smashing. Like, they
yeah, but
imply that throughout the whole series.
So,
On some real
hold on. So, was Shaggy just the dirty nigga that dogs like being around? Like, how did he meet Scooby? Because now I'm
Shaggy
thinking,
was the stoner.
Hot take. Fred was gay.
no, he wasn't.
Nah, no, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
No, he
No, he
wasn't. No, he
wasn't.
wasn't. No, he
Bro,
wasn't. Just because he wore that shit doesn't mean he was gay.
Bro, I would have wore
trust
that
me.
shit.
Would you?
Yeah, I would have wore that shit.
He wasn't gay. Bro, I'm telling you, him and Daphne were smashing throughout the whole thing. There's mad implications. Like in the old 80s versions of Scooby Doo.
Yeah, but why was
some,
Daphne always flirting with other guys then?
Because
Shit,
she a hoe.
Freddie was flirting with other
'Cause she
girls too.
never got
Dude,
some.
I'm telling you, Freddie was flirting with other girls too. They just didn't want to tell their friends that they was doing
they
it.
were in the first open relationship.
Nah, they wouldn't even
That's
have an open
important.
relationship.
They
They
were
just
in a-
didn't want to tell their friends. Oh.
They were in the first open
Yeah,
relationship.
100%.
But
That's
it has to
important
say
for
a lot
society.
about Shaggy because you didn't get no bitches. You
Yo,
were on these bitches all
no,
day,
on some
Shaggy.
real shit.
Well,
That's-
Shaggy and Velma had a little stint.
On some
Oh,
real
did they?
They did. They had a little
On some
stint.
real shit,
Yeah.
Scooby Doo was
Wow, that's
impressive.
crazy.
The first open relationship, they definitely had the first orgy crew because all of them were definitely intermingling.
I mean,
and that was the
Because it's the
first.
70s and 60s.
And
That
also
was
had the
okay.
That also had the first kid show that showed some bestiality.
Pause.
Shaggy was definitely fucking Scoob.
No, okay.
Wait, yo,
Max, no.
Shaggy was fucking.
They were
Scoob.
best friends. No,
They were stoners
no.
and they were fucking.
No, they weren't.
Yo, I
No, they
wanna
were
move
homies.
on, man. What
No,
the fuck?
Max,
Max,
what
no.
in the
We're
shit
moving
are you
on,
doing?
man. Oh my God.
No,
The ignorant
they
They
moments
were
of-
not having
They
sex,
were
Max.
rough fucking,
No,
my
ignorant
man.
They were
moment
not
of the
having
week.
sex. Bestiality,
Ignorant
Max?
moment of the weeks, guys. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, I
I'm
say
not doing
maybe next episode.
Next episode.
Yo,
Yeah.
next episode, pin it on. Shaggy was fucking.
Yeah, in the
Scooby.
comments, chop it up to the comments. Do you think Shaggy was fucking Scooby?
And also,
in the comments.
if you guys can find real clips of the episodes, the ones that I'm talking about, where it definitely shows some love,
Email.
Put that shit in the comments.
No,
in the
email it to us.
Yeah,
The ignorant living room at
We'll
gmail.com.
put the ignorant living room at gmail.com. It'll be on the screen.
yeah, that's just gonna be buzzing. Oh, actually, wait. Before we get to ignorant living room, I want to give you guys props, guys. Cena Ghost is fucking taking off.
Oh, traction. Yeah, lots
Dude,
and lots of traction.
you guys.
Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you?
That has nothing to do.
Yes, it has everything to do.
But you guys are taking off. I want to give you guys a live congrats on that. Shit.
Thank you.
That
That
Thank
shit
you,
was
Max.
awesome, guys.
Thank you, Max.
Go
You know
follow
why?
that shit.
Because they whisper your accomplishments and yell your failures.
That's amen.
You know, but-
God is
Amen.
good.
And you know what? Let's take this moment to say thank you to
To the
everybody that's
fans,
supporting
Yeah.
us, to the fans.
We love you guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much
seriously.
for everything. It just means so much. We're going up. It's gonna be.
And we have
amazing
so
journey.
much more. There's so much more content. We're gonna be doing, these podcasts. We got vlogs coming out. Me and Duke got so much music. We got together music that's fire. We got our own music that's fire. Max got hot shit like
Yeah.
that. Just there's so much more. So
And
thank
the
you
great
so
thing-
much for the
yeah.
support. The Instagrams,
Everything, honestly,
everything,
guys.
all of it.
And I hope that all of us make very different music. So I mean, definitely, if you're you'll gravitate eventually to one of us. We're all together though. This is family. So you're gonna rise with all of us at this point.
and boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you don't have to. You could be selective. Max was like, nigga, this is a Happy Meal. Hey, everything come in here, you take everything. Like, no, if you don't want to listen to me, don't play my shit.
Yeah, you don't have to
yeah,
listen.
no,
If you
no.
don't want, you don't have to listen to us, but
No.
just figure who you like and whatever it is, what it is. You know?
I'm not gonna lie. I make angry white people music. So
And I'm going to sing a lot most times.
Yeah, and he's a
I will
rager,
make you- I'm
so
a
we
rager.
have a
I'll make
very-
you want to drink and cry
this is the bunch of people that you're listening to
and
right
punch
now.
walls.
But yeah, let's get back to the ignorant moment, guys.
Let's do it.
Anybody else want to start off? I have one this week.
Oh, let's do it.
I'm
Let's do
not
it.
talking about my cult life. Well, I am, guys. If you still want to join my cult,
Jesus, Max, move.
Sign
I'm
up.
like say today religion is poison, but cult is not. But yeah,
What do you got?
yeah, me or you guys?
No,
No, you go first.
All right. This was a very confusing for me as a white person this week, as a rapper this week. I came to the conclusion.
Oh dear.
This is a rough one. This is actually this one was hard for me. Eminem isn't the best rapper.
What are you talking, Max?
Whoa,
Sometimes
Max.
you just be
Max,
saying
you're
shit.
bugging, bro.
Max, explain.
Let me get
Max,
my shit off.
explain.
Max,
Hey,
this is
let me get my
crazy.
shit off.
Max,
No, let me get my
explain.
shit off. Let me get my shit off.
God, I can't do
No.
this shit anymore, bro.
Dude,
Like,
sometimes.
I can't sometimes.
Max
I
just
can't
out of
anymore.
left field.
Yo, can someone let me talk?
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Eminem is the absolute best lyricist of all time. No cap. No cap. That being said, as an overall artist, you have to, it's like the image. Like, I was trying to think about it, because it hurt me, because I'm a white kid that raps. Like, growing up, Eminem is what you want to be. Eminem is the best lyricist of all time. He's like, when you look at it, but then you really start to think about it, and in rap culture, he's the punk kid. And when you think about it, it's like when you're looking at the overall aura and you're looking at the overall character and image of a person, is that really what you think of when you think rap?
Max, Eminem is the best rapper, and I understand where you're coming from because today music is different. But back when Eminem was coming up, you have to understand music
harder. It was
music.
harder.
And not only that,
He
it
made
was
rap
wait.
worldwide.
Not only was it harder, it was different. It was glorified to be a rapper. Today, it's glorified to be an overall artist, and you can sing and you can do all these things. But back when Eminem was coming up, rappers were coming up. That was the coolest thing to be,
100%.
and
I'm
he
not saying
came
he's
up
not
in the
top five.
so and as an artist, he is a rapper first.
Yeah.
And lyrically, he is the best.
Oh, 100%.
The overall package, visually, he is also
Really?
one of
Okay,
in his
so-
lane. He's a rapper. I don't
But
look at
the
Eminem
thing
as an
is-
artist. He's a rapper, and he will tell you, "I'm the best rapper alive." Like that's what he'll tell you.
I'm the best rapper I've
thing
done.
is
Try
that-
to-
the
Yeah.
thing
wanna
is,
get it?
I think-
All right, hold on. Everyone do their best Eminem impression. You go first. You go.
And your mom, and I'm fucking your mom, and then I'm fucking your sister, and I guess what? I'm the best. And I'm gonna fucking kill you and burn the mattress.
And guess what? House on fire, and we gave, and we rolled around. Me and Dre didn't know what was going on, but we killed you, and we came back. It was like 50. He's my favorite black person.
No, but the thing is, he's top 5. But like when you think of the image of a rapper, he's the first punk rapper. Let's make that fucking.
That's not true. But go ahead.
Wait, who was the first punk rapper then before him?
Punk.
Punk rap.
He's not. I don't see him as punk rap.
Really?
So you can go ahead.
Anakin, do you wait? I want to talk about this piece first because if you think about punk, if you think about the image of punk, it's like
No, he's
going back against society.
He's
X
not-
is punk.
I
Peep was punk.
think he's. I think
Eminem
he's
is
in
a rapper from Detroit
I-
who hung out with niggas that was robbing niggas.
Yes,
I
and
think
killing
that-
niggas.
yeah, but
he was
I
not
think-
living the punk
yeah,
life
he is.
culture.
Yeah,
and
he
he's
is.
not the punk. No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. But you want to know why? Punk is about like just
Fuck authority.
fuck authority, and being not being the norm, like being against the norm and
Yeah.
fuck authority.
Damn.
I think he was the first one to be like, you know what, pop these pills and fuck your and fuck moms and this and
Fuck the
I think
world. He was the
and
first
fuck the
one to go,
world,
like, fuck the
anarchy, like that, all that shit. I think he is the first punk.
But in the
rapper.
90s, like,
Yes.
rebellion was everything.
Yeah, but he embodied that.
But no, not even really, because in the 90s it was glorified to be a gangbanger, a gangster.
No, it was John Gotti, right? About, like, you had to be, like, in the mafia.
That was
But I'm
cool.
saying
That was-
rebel against everything.
That's Eminem.
Like, Eminem was like, I'm rebelling against God. I'm
Yep.
rebelling against my mom.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
rebelling against, I'm depressed. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Eminem was the first person that, remember the articles that came out when we were kids? And it was like, you couldn't buy this Eminem CD. Like, he was the first
Yeah, and then
person-
he was like,
That's
he was
punk.
blaming it on the parents. He was like, "Fuck
the
you
parents.
guys, I'm gonna
That's
make money."
punk shit. That's very-
So
that's
actually,
punk.
on some
I think
real
that's the
shit.
first
I was
rapper.
wrong, guys.
So on some.
I was wrong. He is the first punk artist.
So actually, let's do it like this. He is the best punk rapper to ever live.
He's the best rapper.
He's the best rapper maybe ever.
Just
Lyricist-
rapper.
Well, he's the
Well,
best
you know
lyric-
Jay is better, but
No, he's not.
No, fuck
Yes, he
off.
is.
No, he's not.
No, we're not
you
even.
heard Renegade. You
Yeah,
guys
but
heard it.
you heard
Yeah.
anything else by Eminem?
Jay-Z to me is way better.
Yes,
than
because
Eminem.
you had the picture of him on your wall.
No,
You
bro,
jerked
stop
off to
bringing
it in
that
the
shit
morning.
up.
Because it's gay.
Yo, hold on, guys. having posters on your wall back in the early 2000s was not gay. You just had posters.
Yeah, but
on
when
your
you
wall.
look at them every time you jerk off,
That's a little weird.
I did not.
That's just a little weird.
that's what Anakin told me.
No, I
Anakin
had-
said it on the past.
It's a little
I had
weird.
LimeWire, and I was jerking off to LimeWire.
You would remember when you would give your computer AIDS just to get one Chris Brown or Lil Wayne song using LimeWire? One song gave your computer AIDS.
And it was always for a Lil Wayne track that was
Always
like so
for some
hidden.
Lil Wayne shit.
It was like, where am I gonna fucking find this
And
shit?
you know the problem? You would get the Lil Wayne record. It'd be like Lil Wayne, Young Money, Bag Something, and then
It would be someone
it
else.
would be Soulja Boy.
You!
Bump, 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 bam, 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 oh, and I'd be like, this is not Lil Wayne.
Yo,
Oh, before
Pete,
whatever.
Before we continue on this, before we
And watch me.
before we continue on
I'm
this,
sorry, go ahead, Max.
I feel like I need to retract my comment. You guys have talked me back into.
Yeah, bro, he's still. Like,
I think I just had a moment of weakness, people.
It's okay,
I
like-
had a moment of weakness.
It's just it was
I'm
just
sorry.
a different time
No, I'm
in
not.
music.
Fuck you. I'm not sorry, but like
Yeah,
All right.
unapologetic as always.
What is your ignorant moment of the week?
honestly,
I feel like you have many because you took a trip.
I should have. I should have many. I don't even know. That trip was kind of a blur.
Why don't you? Can your ignorant moment be a story?
a story?
No.
An
Don't
ignorant
try to
story.
influence his ignorant moment. Shut up.
I'm trying to
Let
help
do
him.
his
I was
ignorant
in this-
moment.
I was
no,
in this
you're
la-
influencing his ignorant moment. Let him talk.
Okay. He did homework.
What?
So-
I did do homework. I don't even know. Honestly, I got to think about my ignorant moment. I did a lot of shit.
All right, so
this
he
week.
did. He wasn't prepared, and this is bad for the episode. So you see how he treats your fans. See what he does to the fans.
I really don't know. Like, but I'll think about it.
I did
I'm
that
sure
same
I did
shit
some
last week, and I
stupid
pulled
shit.
some shit out my ass. It's okay. You got this, homie.
Yeah, I got something.
My ignorant moment of the week is how many people really die during construction, like building big towers.
Everybody.
Like,
Everybody
how many
dies.
People die? Because I saw a thing the other day that said 800 million. It was like 80,000 people died constructing the China Wall, like the Wall of China, the Great Wall.
Oh,
And I was
okay.
like,
That's a big wall.
Nigga, that's from 17 dynasties ago. And how is this even accurate? So I'm like, damn. Then I started thinking, like, how many people do die when we're building these big? Because no one ever thinks we're building these big skyscrapers. We don't talk about, we don't commemorate these freaking construction workers that are dying.
I don't know if that.
Phil,
I don't
can you
know
look
if it's
up a
that
number
many.
for me? On the
I was about to say,
on,
there's so
But
there's
where?
on the
so
Brooklyn
many.
Bridge, on the original building of the Brooklyn Bridge, how many people died? Because I remember learning that in school. Because that was a ridiculous number that'll pin into.
But
this.
yo, there are so
No,
many.
I think my
There's
ignorant-
so many laws and regulations in place, and safety procedures that you got to do, tests you got to take,
don't think that. I
freaking
think
accolades that you need. Like,
only 20.
there's so much
Oh,
safety
shh, bro.
involved.
Never mind, guys. I was wrong. The Brooklyn Bridge only had 20 people dead. That's ridiculous to me.
That's not bad. 20 people on a bridge.
They take safety really seriously.
Yeah, but we're
there's
talking that long
unions-
ago. It was important.
But so,
Yeah,
so
today,
then we've
I don't
improved.
think it's that
If
many.
7 dynasties ago, 80,000 people died building the Great Wall. We only lost 20 on the Brooklyn Bridge.
I think we won
We're
that shit.
improving as humans.
Yeah, but and also, did you see the? I mean, I wasn't there, but have you read the shit on the Great Wall of China? You know how high that shit is.
you know how long that shit is?
They did not have cranes.
That was like slave labor.
There was no cranes.
And that
if
was
you
when the
fell
Han-
off, you fell off. Ain't nothing gonna catch you. No rope.
That was when the Han
how many
Dynasty
people
was
you-
just like, they were really just like jumping over shit.
How many
Playing Mario.
Yeah.
How many people you think died during the pyramids?
Mad, and they didn't care.
They didn't care. But my thing is like, why was that number even? Why did? It's the same thing I said last week about the 75% black women in the WNBA.
That's actually fair.
Why are these numbers even important? Who
Right.
gives a fuck? What
Right.
we need, and another thing, we need to commemorate all the construction workers that died making these fucking skyscrapers. We need to know. We need to know their names. I need to know these people. We want to put them at the end of the episode. Anybody that died trying to build the Freedom Tower, what's their names? I know people died making that tower.
So you know what the
Yeah,
funniest
people-
fucking
yeah,
thing is?
people
People
do.
are gonna send us fake fucking names, and it's gonna be a hilarious list.
It's gonna be like
end.
Hazim Abba Havu.
Nah, it's gonna be like Chris P. Bacon, and we're gonna be like Chris P. Bacon.
But,
oh
but
man,
can we
Chris P. Bacon.
can we honestly have a moment of silence for all those that were fallen?
Yeah, man.
During the building of anything in the world.
All right, moments.
No,
over.
yo, shut the fuck up, Max. Shut the fuck up. Amen.
I can't wait to see me and Max's face during that.
Nah, that's
Because I know. I mean, listen, and it's not no disrespect to the construction workers. I just know me and Max can't sit still and take anything seriously. Like,
it gets super awkward, and I know what to
I
do.
can't keep a straight face during nothing.
No, especially serious. I'm the one guy that accidentally like laughs during funerals. Like accidentally, because I'm so awkward that I'm just in the back like.
Nigga, I'm kicking you out. You ain't coming to my funeral laughing. Y'all better be drinking Ciroc and crying.
Duke is gonna wake up out of his casket like, stop laughing, Max. Somebody kick him out. Okay, I'm back to being dead. I'm sorry if I
Y'all
scared.
ain't drinking enough Ciroc.
Yeah, and I'm back to being dead. I'm sorry if I scared anyone, but get the Ciroc and Max, get the stop.
I've been to some
Anakin, no Trulies at my funeral.
some hood funerals have an after party that's lit.
Yeah, good.
Wait, really?
Good. Oh,
No,
yeah.
lit. I went to one in Mattapan that was
like that's the only after party you
No,
got.
you know
wait.
where the
But you want to know what always happens though?
You know where the Boys and Girls Club is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to an after party there, like right around the corner of a funeral. It was lit. Everyone was.
But I'll
drinking.
tell you this: if you go to a black after party after a funeral, it's gonna be so much fun. But I'll tell you this: once midnight hits, go home because once everybody gets drunk, that's when the drama starts coming out and people start telling the truth, and then fights start to happen.
Midnight
and
starts-
Uncle this starts fighting Uncle that, and then like it's gonna get crazy.
Everybody's to blame for the death of some guy.
I give you till like 1:30.
No, midnight. Yo, what time do you do funerals? We do funerals 8 in the morning.
Yeah, but the
After party is
after
at
party
12
go
o'clock.
till all the way.
No,
after
you gotta
party
get
go
the
all
fuck
the
out
way.
of there at 6. If you should not be there by when you see the sun slightly going down,
Go
all right,
home.
guys, it's been good.
All
Two
right.
plates.
Two plates.
So did you end up thinking of your ignorant moment, or you got none?
You was on vacation. So
Is it okay to have one night stands in the COVID-19 era?
Oh, that's actually a solid one. Good one off the top.
Is
of
it
the dome,
okay?
my dude?
Is it okay to have one night stands in the COVID-19
How do you
era?
figure out if someone's tested or not? Or are you really just rolling the dice?
You're gambling, baby.
For pussy, we do anything, huh?
Nah, not me. I don't do anything.
You did.
I mean, I didn't.
Yeah, you just said you don't do anything, and then you were like-
what are you talking about, bro?
You
That's
just
not
doing your
anything.
major
You
hoeing
trying to
phase.
make yourself seem like the coolest nigga when you be doing the shit that niggas be doing all the time.
I mean, nah. You have to pass the qualifications test with me, and if you pass all the qualification tests, you get the.
And none of them are the COVID tests.
But a one night stand. But a one night stand is unacceptable during COVID.
So that was ignorant.
Yeah, that was ignorant, bro.
That was good. That was solid.
No, that was ignorant. You shouldn't have fucking did that, bro. I'm serious. Did you have a one night stand?
He
during
had many a
COVID?
one night stand. He had a 3-night stand. I'm putting the money on.
One. She was in the hotel right next door, so I thought,
Oh, for real?
Right
you,
next
you
door.
fucked something when you was on the road?
Are you really asking Anakin this question?
I mean, we didn't fuck. We just.
Well,
I mean, we didn't have sex. We just jumped on the bed.
You just jumped on the bed?
Yeah, we just
Oh,
jumped
I
on
do
the
that
bed.
all the time.
Yeah, we just jumped on the bed. We didn't have sex. Like there was no dick
You guys
insertion.
were just like pillow fighting and shit?
Pillow fighting, jumping on the bed, reading the
Oh,
Bible.
you were dry humping and making out, basically.
No, we had sex.
So TikTok! Oh my god. So TikTok. Oh my god.
It was the cowboy hat.
It had
Oh,
something-
she was so cute, and it was the southern accent. Sometimes she
What did
gets
she look
me.
like?
Twang, bro.
She was tan. She had a southern accent, like
All right,
real
before this
southern
gets
accent.
She was a white woman?
White as
Okay.
snow.
And so she was just happy to be around you, or
Yeah, so I was outside. I was smoking a cigarette, and it was late. Like me and my friends all stumbled back from the bar. I was pretty intoxicated, and she
As you
was-
do.
as I be. I rage. If I'm on vacation, we're not wasting any time. I should be drunk by noon. So, boom, it's
You arrived there at 11, drunk in 2 hours.
bro, it's late. And I'm standing outside the hotel because my friends don't smoke cigarettes, so I'm smoking. And I see her smoking like right in
Gave
front of
her
the
a
door
bogey.
at the hotel right next door. So I'm like, I had a lighter in my pocket, but I went over and I was like, hey, you got a lighter? And she had a lighter. Boom, she lit my shit, and I was like, boom, and then I started flirting, and then
She lit your shit and then lit your shit again like 3 hours later.
yeah, but and yeah, we just did it. one night stands to me though, they used to be so awesome when I was. I mean, I didn't have a lot. Like I'm my numbers.
The
pretty low.
cleanup, here it is. I'm actually a good guy. I've actually been, shut the fuck up.
I think they're kind of gross to me now. It's like, how you gonna
There's
just
no
let
re-
me have sex with you the first time we meet? Like, that's
Well, because
weird.
usually the girl is going through something in that section of her life.
It's got to be right.
Right? So there,
It's gotta be
and
true.
the thing about one night stands, from what I can remember, it's a rhythm thing, right? So if you have a good one night stand, you're like, how could that be possible?
Yeah,
right?
but for it to be like that, there has to be like a little. You guys have to have a little
Spark.
story behind the one night stand. Like it has to be like, okay, I meet you and we're having a ball of a night and we're both going through something crazy and da 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 da.
It's
and
gotta
blah,
almost
and
be like
things
the lineup of
things get
planets.
hot. But like this was kind of like it's late. I'm drunk. You drunk? You fucking.
you want some dick, I want some pussy.
And
Let's
it was
team
like
up.
I kind of felt weird afterwards. But she was so hot. But like
Oh, that's just because you got COVID.
Wait, let me ask you a question. Did she do all the positions? Was you throwing the tricks in, or was you just?
oh well, yeah. I mean, I'm in Nashville. I'm performing.
Okay.
I had my cowboy hat on the entire time. It fell off. I picked it back up and put it back on.
Dude, it's like Red Dead
I'm
Redemption with
performing.
shoot the hat off.
So
Yeah,
why,
I'm performing.
Now, did she? Now, why was she in Nashville?
She was visiting her friend.
A nigga?
No,
Imagine
Okay.
she was visiting her boyfriend.
Nah, she was visiting her friend.
Now, did you think you were gonna get robbed when you went
Yes,
over there?
100%.
Okay. Did you think she was like an escort or something?
I don't know what. No, I didn't think she was an escort, but I thought it was a setup.
Okay. So did you have a knife that you left?
No
out?
knife, no
Okay.
gun, nothing. Naked.
Because Dolomite was having sex in his movie and had a gun over here, and they came in
Dude,
and
that
shot
movie
him at
was
the door.
so good.
Oh man.
Yeah,
but-
I can't be doing that. That's how people get robbed.
Yeah,
All right.
man. So, but you know what?
So
I
let's,
think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Did we wanna-
coulda-
wait,
We
before
could
we
have
do
talked
this-
about TikTok, but we got
Yeah.
a great episode. It's good. Things are good.
Yeah.
I'm happy to be back. Honestly,
Yeah, I am too, guys.
It's been a great week.
Oh, yeah.
To all the viewers and all the fans,
Thank you.
Thank you so much for supporting us.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, please. I'm Duke Washington, and welcome to the Ignorant Living Room.
I'm Young Anakin, baby, and thanks for watching the Ignorant Living Room. That was weird.
Yeah, I
How'd you-
kind of dug it, though. It was
don't
a
know why
little
I
bit
did that.
awkward. Hey, I'm Max Strong, and thank you for watching this shit.
And comment. Yeah, comment.
Please comment and
Let me
yeah.
know if you think Shaggy was really having sex with Scooby Doo, because that was crazy.
It was. They are fucking.
Comments, please.
Yeah. Subscribe.
scenes.
Subscriptions. Peace.
Not like porn scenes, but
Peace.
yo.